In today's video, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to build the raid farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition 1.16. I'm not going to go and use the word simple because this is not going to be a simple farm. You're going to need a ton of resources and materials. So I would still advise you guys to go ahead and watch this, because if you guys can go ahead and get all these materials, this farm will be able to give you guys a ton of stuff, a ton of emeralds, a ton of totems and dying, and a ton of enchanted books. So I could go ahead and help you guys out with this raid farm, and it is very, very helpful. Today's material list will not be in the video. It will be listed in the description because it is a bit too long, so you guys can go and check that out in the description if you want. Before I carry on, I just want to go ahead and say, if you guys do go ahead and seem to enjoy this video or find it helpful in any way, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe with notifications on, because I will be continuing to upload videos that will help you guys out in your survival worlds and Minecraft in general. I am still planning on making that survival series. I've just been really busy in the past couple of days. That is why you guys have not seen a video in the past 2 days. So I just want to go ahead and, let you guys know about that, because it's still coming. So yeah, first things first, go ahead and find an outpost. If you guys need a seed for a world that has a guaranteed outpost pretty close to spawn, you guys can go ahead and click on the video on the top right of your screen. You can go ahead and go to that video, and I showcase a seed that has a triple spawner pretty close to spawn, and also an outpost that is pretty close to spawn. Alright, so let's get started. As soon as you guys find your outpost, go ahead and I would say go ahead and get rid of all the pillagers, kill all of them, because you're gonna need to go ahead and get rid of all of them, because they're gonna get in your way when you're trying to do this. So yeah, first thing, just go and get rid of all the mobs around here. And if you want, go ahead and put it to peaceful if you want a faster way. I just wanted to go and show you guys. You can go and put the peaceful, and every one of them will despawn. So once you guys put it to peaceful, go ahead and switch it back to easy or normal mode. I had it on easy. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to normal because I feel like normal is better. And also I have bad omen, and you're gonna need bad omen for this farm. So that is why for the first part, we're gonna have to find a way to go ahead and trap the pillager leader, or whatever the name is, like the pillager, something like that, like basically the leader, the guy with the banner on his back. You're gonna need to somehow find a way to trap that. So I'm gonna go and show you guys a way to go ahead and trap him. So first, just get some glass panes. Everything should be listed in the description. You just go ahead and all the materials in there, and you're gonna be able to build this whole thing. So just go ahead and build a little barrier around this 4-pillar area. You're gonna have to be able to trap them with glass panes, so that is why you're gonna need a ton of glass panes. So once you guys have this barrier built like this, you want to go ahead and fill it up with just glass panes like so, because this way, as soon as the villager leader spawns, he will get stuck in a certain block, and that way you will know where the exact spawn location of the pillager leader is. So once you do that, go ahead and back up a little, wait until he spawns. And if he doesn't spawn the first time, go ahead and kill the ones that did spawn, and then go ahead and try it one more time, and then he should be able to spawn. There we go. So as you guys can see, he spawned right here. It is not actually the villager leader or pillager leader, so I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these glass panes and try to kill them and get rid of them, because they are not the ones that we need. We actually need to go and figure out where the exact location for the pillager leader is. So we're gonna go and try again. Continue trying until you actually find the actual pillager leader with the banner on the back. There we go. As you guys just saw, he just spawned. So if you guys are a certain distance and he's not spawning and you've been there for a while, continue scooting back until you actually see him spawn, and then you will be good. So as you guys can see, he has spawned right here. So what you want to go ahead and do is now break every single glass pane around him except the one that is blocking him in. So once you guys have this, go ahead and find the exact location. You're gonna need to get a map. Actually, mine is right here. As you guys can see, I am facing towards west, and we're gonna need to go ahead and use that. And as you guys can see, this block right here, as I'm facing west, he spawned at the southwest of this block right here. So what you're gonna need to do is go ahead and highlight this block. So what you're basically saying is he spawns right here, or if you want, you could highlight this block, because it basically means he spawns right there. So now that you have the blocks highlighted, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this one as well, basically telling us that this is basically the spawn radius of the pillager. So you can go ahead and destroy this, release him, and you can go ahead and kill him because we don't need him anymore. And then what you want to go ahead and do is destroy the rest of this. Once you have that done, you want to go ahead and make a 2x2 area over here. So just go ahead and break this, just the 2x2 area. So now that you have this 2x2 area, go and fill up this right here, like it's the staircase. Just go and fill it up with whatever block you guys want. Now what you want to go ahead and do is go all the way down, break 4 more blocks right here, and go ahead and make your storage unit right here. So once you get your, chest, hopper, and minecart with the hopper, go ahead and place them wherever you guys want. Just place them right under this right here. Go ahead and put however many hoppers you guys want. It's up to you. I'm gonna put 4 just in case, just so I could catch everything. Go ahead, crouch down, make these 2 connected to these 2 hoppers, and that way everything will funnel into that chest. Then you want to go ahead and get your minecart rails. Go ahead and place it on 1, 2, 3, 4 if you use 4. If not, just place it on 1 if you're just using 1. But I'm using 4, so I'm just going to place it like so. Place it wherever. It's going to be in the middle anyway, so it's just going to be able to catch everything. If you guys want to use, powered rails, so the minecart just keeps moving around so it can catch every single thing that drops in this radius, you can do that too. But I don't know, like, I'm not sure if that's better or this one, because you don't waste as much material as this. So that is why I'm using that one. So what you want to go and do now is get your redstone stuff for the Trident killer mechanism. So go ahead and get your pistons and place it like so, 1 on each side of the, this 2x2 block. Then go ahead, get your observer, face one towards outside, basically making the arrow face towards outwards, and then make one face towards the next piston, and continue doing this for all of them until you have all of them connected to each other. The thing is, guys, as soon as you guys find the location, like they spawn, you can go and destroy the rest of the outpost. You don't really need it, but I don't really want to spend that much time on this, so I just went ahead and decided to keep it. You can go ahead and use torches to light this place up a bit. You can go ahead and use torches up here so no other mobs spawn other than the pillager leaders and the pillagers themselves. So next, what you want to do is get your lever and go ahead and place it on whichever piston you want. Go ahead and flick it down. That should send a pulse of power through all of them. Now that means if you flick it back up, they should start working. So there you go, guys. That is your Trident killer built. Actually, one last thing is left. Just throw a Trident in there and that should be fixed. So as you guys can see, as soon as I turn it on, they will continue pushing the Trident around, and anything that drops down here will be able to get damaged by the Trident, and will be able to get killed. So we can go ahead and turn this off now. Then you can go and use either glass or any other type of block. Go ahead and just cover this because you're gonna have to block this off. You don't want any of the pillager leaders escaping and ruining your farm, because you're gonna need every single one of them. So now, as soon as you come up here, you're gonna see this little thing. So what you want to do is get glass. Go ahead and cover it up, basically making a little tube for them. As soon as they spawn, they will go ahead and basically fall off. Go ahead and get your buttons just in case, make it look like these are all full blocks. You can go ahead and place 2 on each side, and that way they will think that these are full blocks. And if you want to go ahead and test it out, I'm gonna go ahead and make this 2 blocks high so none of them kind of could spawn any other way. If you want, you could add another layer of walls around this whole thing so nothing phases through any of these walls, but that's up to you. That's whatever. If you guys want to go and do that, do it. That's optional, but if you do it, it might make it more efficient. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm gonna go and turn on the Trident killer down here and see if any of them do spawn. If not, then we're gonna have to figure that out why. So like I said, go ahead and scoot back. I would say at least 24 blocks away from the spot, you should be good. But if not, go and continue scooting back if you're just waiting there for a while. As you guys can see, they did. There was a villager. What? There was a leader of the pillagers that spawned, and I got the XP as soon as I scooted in, and as you guys saw, I got the banner and everything in there as well. So that means this is working. So we need to go ahead and turn this part of the farm off, because we don't actually need this anymore until we actually build the rest of the farm. So now what you guys want to go ahead and do is just for securing this area, so no other mobs could actually spawn, go ahead and destroy all these fences around this area. If you guys still have this up, just go ahead and destroy all the fences, because you're gonna have to place a ton of leaves on this outpost. Alright guys, so once you guys figure all that out, you see that it's actually working. You want to go ahead and get some leaves and basically cover the rest of this outpost platform area with leaves. So go ahead and do that real quick. And the reason why we're doing is no mobs will be able to spawn on leaves, so it will only allow that part of this platform for any of the mobs that spawn in here to fall into, and that way our Trident killer will be able to take care of them. I want you guys to go ahead and cover the top of the glass tube that you guys made with leaves as well, because we don't want anything spawning on top of the glass panes or glass blocks. And also I want you to go ahead and cover the top of the outpost if you still have it up with leaves as well. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I have covered everything, even like the top of the glass and top of the outpost. So now we only have this area that will allow anything to spawn in. So we're gonna go and try one more time, because guys, I've already recorded this video one time and for some reason it did not work. So I want to make sure that everything works before I carry on every time. So turn on your Trident farm or Trident killer, go ahead and scoot back a bit, and then just allow the farm to do its thing. Wait about, I would say, a minute or so, and then go and check your chest, and if there's anything, then that means your farm is working. So guys, I am back after about, I would say, about 30 to 40 minutes of actually testing stuff and everything like that. And I would say this is probably like the best way you can actually do it so it can actually work. So what I did was I didn't cover any of these floors, like the second, third, and the first floor. I did not cover them with leaves, and I noticed that they were starting to spawn down here. So I decided to go ahead and cover every single floor with leaves and everything like that all the way to the top. And I advise you guys do that too, because if you do not, then it will not be able to work. So as you guys can see, I mean, so far I've only gotten one villager leader. That is why you can only see one banner here. I have killed two because they spawned down there as well, so that is why I have some, you know, banners on me. So they spawned down there, so that down there, and probably like, and one spawned up here by, you know, the chest and everything like that. So that is why I had two more banners. So now I'm just going to go and show you guys how to actually build the farm. So the thing is, if you guys kill one pillager leader, you guys will get about 80 minutes of bad omen, which is pretty good. You guys will continuously, you know, get raids and everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So what you want to go ahead and do is go about, I would say, 30 blocks high, like build up 30 blocks using scaffolding. And the reason why we're using scaffolding is because scaffolding and leaves are the only things that cannot allow raids happen on them. So that is why I have a ton of leaves and scaffoldings, you know, used and everything like that. So that is why I am using scaffolding. So we're going to try to go 30 blocks high. So we are at level 93. So I'm going to try to go at that level 123. There we go. So we are at level 123. I advise you guys to go ahead and build out a little platform, like probably like I would say let's just build a 4x4, you know, that'll be enough. Go ahead and do that. There we go. So now what you want to go ahead and do is build out another 4x4 with normal blocks. Then what you want to go ahead and do is come on this side, go ahead and build one block out, look this way, and then go ahead and try to place a dispenser or a dropper like so. Make sure it's facing this way. Then you want to go ahead and get one staircase, just one, and then go ahead and try to build it to where it's facing downwards like this. And the reason why we need this is because we're going to try to funnel everything that drops from this farm into this dispenser and basically shoot it out, and it will fall straight down to a storage system that I'm going to go and show you guys how to build. So then what you want to go ahead and do is go ahead and just place one redstone dust right there. You can go and destroy this. You can go and destroy these three as well. Go ahead and get your hoppers, and then go ahead and basically connect this hopper to this, and then connect another hopper to this hopper right here, and then connect a third hopper to this one as well. So basically everything that drops from this farm will funnel into here and basically go into this dispenser or dropper. I keep saying dispenser. Then what you want to go ahead and do is get your leaves and go ahead and build a 2x2 right here. So just a thing like so. Then you can go and get your solid blocks, go ahead and build a thing out right here. Go ahead and do this, because what we're going to go ahead and do is use our railings or rail. We're going to make something like this. Then you want to get your minecart with the hopper, and then go ahead and destroy these two rails, and then you can get your solid blocks, and then go and place this right here. You could try to destroy the railing and then try to push it inside the leaf, and this way it is right on top of the hopper right there, and it's just sitting in the, you know, block. Then you want to get your pistons, go and place one on each side like so. Then get your solid blocks, go and fill up the middle. Actually leave this because we're going to place glass over there. The glass right here. Then what you want to go ahead and do is now get your observer and your redstone repeater. Then what you want to do is right here that I did not build anything, go ahead and place a solid block over here, and then make sure your observer is looking downwards, because we want to go ahead and be able to activate this dropper right here using this observer. Then you want to get a dropper and basically place it in every corner other than this one right here. So just go and place one like so, and another one, and then lastly place one right here. Then you want to get your redstone repeater and go ahead and make it face out. Then you want to get your observers and basically make it to where one observer is facing each dropper. One like that, one like this, one like that. Actually, I forgot one more. You got to place one like so as well. Just the face is basically looking at that. Then now you can go and use your solid blocks and just fill up the rest of the empty spots. So as you guys can see, this is going to be your Trident killer. This is going to be the kill chamber where all of them will fall down here and will basically get killed by this kill chamber. One last thing you guys need to do is go ahead and bulk this up, because Ravengers have a tendency of phasing through stuff, and they will be able to just basically phase through this as well. Alright guys, now that you have a layer all the way around this whole thing, you want to go ahead and build another layer at least 2 blocks high on top of it, so nothing will be able to escape, I guess. Alright guys, so now we want to go and put one more layer in the front, and then we should be done with layering everything. So just go and put a glass block right here, and then just basically fill up the rest, just, you know, covering everything. Then get your lever and go ahead and place a lever right here. Okay, I accidentally placed it in the wrong spot, so it's going to be up there. You could go and turn it off and on like so. Then you want to get 2 building blocks, go ahead and place 2 right here. This way no phantoms will be able to spawn up here and damage you. Then you want to get your leaves and go and put 4 blocks on top of that, and that is done. So now guys, you're going to need to use leaves again. Go ahead and build 1 layer like this on top of this, because you're going to need to go ahead and place some boats. That way any evokers that try to summon any vexes or anything, they will not be able to do that, and they will be able to get caught with these boats. So go ahead and get your boats, go ahead and place 2 on here. So now what you want to go and do is build 11 blocks up. So right now we're at 128, we need to be at 139 to be able to be 11 blocks high. So just go ahead and do this for 11 blocks. Do this for every single block in here. So just basically extend this 11 blocks. So now that you guys have this, go ahead and extend each side of this by 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go ahead and do the same thing for each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that you have this, go ahead and basically fill all these corners up, basically making a square platform. So once you guys are done with this platform, go and get your leaves and go ahead and build 2 layers of leaves around this platform. Now what you want to go ahead and do is replace these corners of this platform with leaves as well. Oops. Basically replacing 6 blocks. Once you're done, it should look something like this. It should look like it's about round, I guess. Then what you want to go and do is go ahead and build a 4 block high wall around this whole area. So once you guys are done with the walls and everything like that, go ahead and get your leaves again and place 1 layer of leaves on top of the wall as well, because you don't want anything spawning in on top of the walls and just, you know, messing up this whole farm. Once you're done with that, keep your leaves in your inventory and go ahead and place 1 on each corner. Now what you want to go ahead and do is build an infinite water source in the middle or somewhere, and then go ahead and use that water to go ahead and fill this area up with water. Before you do that, go ahead and build a 4 block tall pillar, and you're going to go and use it to build this leaf ceiling for this hole, because you don't want any lightning striking down and, you know, hitting your pillagers and everything like that. So just go ahead and use this, and if you want to keep it from, you know, burning and everything, from lightning and everything, use some string all the way around and go ahead and connect them all, and this way no snow will be able to, if you're in the snow biome, no snow will be able to, you know, pile up on top of it and basically making snow blocks that will ruin this thing. So just go ahead and do this on the top as well, just making a little square out of string, and this way no snow will be able to, you know, pile up on top of it, making snow blocks, and mobs will not be able to spawn on here anyway. Go ahead and do this for the sides as well. Alright guys, once you're done with the string, it should look something like this. It should look like a 3-layer thing, and this way no snow will be able to pile up on it, and no lightning will be able to put it on fire. So now you want to get your water and go ahead and place one water block. If you guys are in the snow biome, use torches for temporary use to go ahead and melt the ice, and then you can use signs to go and place it in, you know, each one of the blocks, and that way no ice will be able to, you know, pile up and basically make this water block turn into ice. Now, as you guys can see, this doesn't cover the whole thing, so what you guys want to do is skip one block by the leaf block and go ahead and start you know, filling it up all the way across, and basically do the same thing on the other corner. Like, do not fill up this block with the water block, but, you know, do the rest. Once you guys are done, all the water should look like this, and everything should stop right here, right by the tunnel or whatever tube. And then you want to get your button out and go ahead and place one on each side, or two on each side of this. So this way the pillagers will think that these are full blocks. They will just walk straight off to the killing chamber, and, you know, they will basically die. Another thing you got to do is go ahead and build a little platform for your villager. Actually, go ahead and show you this. Make sure you have 4 spots of empty space, because you don't want your villager to go ahead and suffocate. And the reason why you're doing this is so you can make it look like, or make the game think that this is a village with a villager, and they will start, you know, raids and everything, because they will think that the villager is actually part of a village, because there's a bed, and as soon as the villager recognizes the bed, they will start, you know, spawning ravengers and pillagers and everything like that in. So go ahead and make a little, you know, case around this whole area. Just basically do this, you know. Go ahead and make this right here. You can go ahead and destroy this part of the leaf. So now all you gotta do is bring a villager up here. If you guys need help with that, there's actually a way to go ahead and spawn eggs in, or summon a villager where you want to, and you could do it without, you know, having cheats on and everything like that, and you will be able to get achievements after that as well. So if you guys need help with that, you can go and watch one of my last videos. I'm not sure if it was my last video or the one before that, but you guys can go and watch that, and it will help you guys out. But if you guys don't want to cheat, then you have to go ahead and use railings and minecarts and everything like that to go ahead and bring him all the way up here. So since I am in creative, I can go ahead and spawn them in. Then all I gotta do, oh oops, raid has started. I will go ahead and put the time as midnight, so you could go ahead and recognize the bed, which he's not right now because the raid is going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and block him in here just so he doesn't escape. And yes, it is very, very loud. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this, throw my trident in here, and then go ahead and put the glass back, turn this on. Hold on, guys. And there you go. That should be working, and it's kind of doing its job. Now, as you guys can see, everything is funneling out over here, and I will be dropping all the way down there. Since I don't have a storage unit right now, everything is probably just kind of falling down to just nothing. So all you guys got to do is go ahead, kind of cover this with leaves and everything like that. And then you can go ahead and make a tube around here, so everything basically just go ahead and make a little tube with leaves and everything like that, so everything's kind of centered in the middle, and that way everything that just falls down will fall straight down to here, which you can go ahead and break this block. You guys can go ahead and break this block and go ahead, put a chest over here, put a large chest, whatever size you guys want. Go ahead and get your hopper and go and place it right over here, connecting it to the chest. Crouch and place the hopper right there, and as soon as, you know, everything just comes down here, it will fall straight down. Here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this works. So as you guys can see, as soon as this thing goes, you know, everything falls down. So as you guys can see, you know, everything's happening. They're dying in there. You can go and stand right here, and you will be able to collect all the experience you want. And, you know, just stand here. You could AFK because no phantoms will be able to spawn and damage you. Everything that is falling over here will be collected by these hoppers. You can go and see, and as you guys can see, we got a totem of undying, 6 emeralds, and a couple more things. I actually got more because, you know, I was up there kind of collecting stuff. But as you guys can see, you can actually get a ton of items. So now all you got to do is wait for this thing to go ahead and work, and, you know, you can go ahead and continuously getting bad omen, because this farm will be able to, you know, give you a ton. With this farm, will be able to give you some bad omen. So just go ahead and go up there, AFK for a little, and everything should work out. So just go ahead and go up here. Actually, let's go and check over here for our villager, and as you guys can see, he did recognize the bed. So we're gonna go and destroy this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build some leaves. and this way he will just be stuck on the bed, and you know, nothing would actually happen to him. So we're gonna go and change the time back to daytime, and we're gonna just, you know, put it right here, and he should be standing right there. So now I'm just gonna go and wait and just show you guys that this farm actually works. I'm just gonna AFK here, maybe time lapse it or something like that. Well, alright guys, there you go. I'm going to show you guys what you actually can get from that. I think I did 3 raids or 4 raids. It was something like that. The stuff is still falling, I'm pretty sure. But as you guys can see, it is almost full from just 3 raids. You do get a ton of saddles, but you know, it is what it is. But you guys do get a lot of, you know, totems of undying. Every time a raid happens, at the end you will get a totem of undying, which is pretty good. So you do get a ton of iron armor, some enchanted stuff as well. And this was only about 5 minutes, or I would say 5 to 10 minutes of me just, you know, sitting up there and, you know, just kind of doing some time lapse. And I only showed you guys one time lapse. I didn't show you guys the other one because it would take a little bit. And also you do have to, you know, it does take a little time for the leaders to spawn over here, but you know, it's better than nothing. You know, you guys get a ton of stuff. You could just, you know, if you're AFKing this, just go ahead and AFK it for like an hour, and you should get probably like 2 to 3 chests full of just items, even more probably. But yeah, so the storage system that I have is actually not that efficient. Make sure you have multiple chests. I would say, you know, just kind of extend these hoppers to more chests and everything like that, so as soon as one fills up, the other one starts, you know, picking up the items. So yeah, there you go guys. The storage stuff is up to you. Do whatever you guys want, because I don't know how you guys, you know, store your stuff, how you guys, you know, manage your items. But for me, I just went ahead and made a quick one because the raid was already happening, so I was just trying to show you guys that it actually works. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This video was, I'm pretty sure, very long. It has taken me about 2 hours to record because of me just testing this thing right here. So I just try to get the best one for you guys. So just make sure you fill up everything with leaves, so only this area is open for villagers or pillagers to go ahead and spawn. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did find it helpful, go and hit that like button, subscribe for more of these episode content, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.